My name is Ian Alexander, and I focus on entrepreneurship education, in particular, entrepreneurship education within the agricultural sector, which is a setting in which you're not likely to find people talking about entrepreneurship much. But we realize that it's something that's important to talk about, and research is really needed to look at some of the ways we are best able to develop the students from agricultural universities and get them centered towards entrepreneurship or business creation. A person might ask why agricultural students, but I believe personally that they have the ability and they have the knowledge, the technical knowledge and the knowledge of agriculture as well to really introduce innovation and also to diversify the value chain. So I think focusing on students is quite important in itself. The problem, I think, is that because if you want to say agri entrepreneurship, it's new. It is not something that we have a lot of studies coming from developing countries that can guide, some of the designs that we need to make. And what that has done is that most of the designs or the pedagogies that we use, we have adopted them from industrialized countries. But entrepreneurship in itself, it's quite tricky. So tricky in terms of it is quite contextualized. So it's not really possible to introduce pedagogies from one area into a next area without making the appropriate adaptations. So in that case, studies are needed to look at what are some of the adaptations we need to introduce, we need to do. And this is where I come in. I'm looking at entrepreneurship education, yes, but within this developing country context, taking into consideration culture, learning styles, these kind of things, and really trying to use this as a framework for really designing these more appropriate pedagogies. And I would say it is quite a challenge because, like I said, it's new. So, there's not much to go on. And of course, you get a bit of resistance because from the setting that we're in, we have a learning style that is well established, that the teacher comes in the classroom and just say something and then the students memorize maybe. But entrepreneurship is not like that. It is about action and it's about experiential. It's experiential. So you need to really immerse the students in a real world setting where they can develop, certain skills like team play and creativity, innovation, problem solving. And that's the kind of pedagogies that we need, but we don't find that. So my research is really focusing on some of these soft skills that you can introduce into a curriculum. And apart from developing this technical knowledge, you also develop this entrepreneurial mindset as well. And I am convinced that we can really make a difference and really move agriculture along and the economy along, in that case.